Hey guys, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. So here I am back in my, this is my classic Happy Notes that I bought at Michael's. So it's the dotted line paper Happy Notes from the Happy Planner that I use as a recipe planner. So there's last week's recipe, the turkey taco chili macaroni. And I used the Dream Seeker sticker book. I'm so in love with the sticker book. I need to find another one, like pronto. But this week, I will be doing something different. I will be doing a non-Weight Watchers recipe because I find that this doesn't always have to be a Weight Watchers recipe, but I wanted to show you a recipe that I absolutely love. And I'm going to be using the Homebody sticker books for this. All right, let's get started. The recipe I am making today is the Tres Leches cake. I found this recipe on Pinterest and I will link it below, but I have made this recipe a few times and it is something that my friends absolutely ask for whenever I'm going over to their house. So it's actually a recipe that I made on Thanksgiving, and it's one of those recipes where, I don't know, it's such a simple recipe to do, but it's a very, very indulgent recipe. So let's see, I'm trying to find a way to just put a label up here. Maybe this one. I'm gonna use some of these florals. I hope so. They're so cute. Lovely. I got a little bit of a headache today, so being under these bright lights is actually affecting me quite a bit. So if this video is a little bit like meh, it's because I've got a bit of a headache right now. Okay, so first sticker down, that's where the title is going to be. It looks like it's a bit too much off the side, actually. And I will put that in the middle instead. It just makes me feel better if it's in the middle. And then down the side here, I will have, there's a big list of ingredients. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, about 13 ingredients. So I need to find a way to make a list for 13 ingredients. I apologize if I sound exhausted, but yeah, I am a little bit exhausted. So I don't know if I want to try and maybe, oh, I like these boxes. It does make this part a bit smaller, but I'll be able to fit more because it is a bit of a, because let's see, there's 3 parts to this cake. There's the cake, the glaze, and the whipped cream on top. So actually there's 14 ingredients in here. So for the first part of the cake, I just need a line with 7. And actually, this is the first book that I'm really noticing a big difference in the sizes of stickers for like the dashboard layout. So let's see. So I'll place this down here. This is for the cake, and that will have 7 ingredients. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll just put an extra line in there. The next part will go here. Let's point to it. And then I'll do gray. And this will be for the glaze. 1, 2, 3, and then bottom part will be, put a blue. There we go. Already I actually really like that. And then I might go in with, using my mild liner, I'll go in, kind of check the recipes off. And then here, I'm gonna use the bigger boxes. Although saying that, I said the smaller ones in this one, I might be able to fit more in because they better coincide with my writing. So there's 2 pages of those. Which ones do I want to use? Because I don't want those boxes to have any type of words on them, although I love the yellow. So use 1 here, and I'm going to have them staggered. There's quite a few instructions in here, so I'm going to put down, let's say 3 boxes for now, and then if I need to add more, we'll go from there. already I'm liking the look of this. And then I'll put the blue. Oopsie. I know I'm kind of wasting these by not putting them in my dashboard layout, but just because a sticker book says that it's meant for the dashboard layout or it's meant for the mini doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to use it that way. I'll do the decorating later, but right now I'm going to go ahead and write in the recipe. So I'm going to zoom you in. So the first thing I'm going to write here is the title. So Tres Leches Cake. I don't know who introduced me to this recipe, but I found it on Pinterest and it's one of my absolute favorites and one of my friends' favorites as well. So in terms of the ingredients, like I said, there's the ingredients for the cake. So like I said, I'm going to use my mild liner here. So the first ingredient is 1.5 cups of cake flour, then 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/2 cup unsalted butter, room temperature. So not melted, but room temperature. So basically, if you're going to make the cake in like the afternoon, leave it out from the night before. Then 3 more ingredients. So 1, 2, 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons granulated, I put G for granulated sugar, 5 eggs, 1.5 teaspoons vanilla extract. So perfect amount of room for the ingredients there. Then the second part is for the glaze. So the ingredients for the glaze are very, very simple. Just 3 ingredients. 12-ounce can evaporated milk, 14-ounce can condensed milk, and that's the sweetened kind, and then 1 cup half and half. Just seeing if you guys can still see this. Okay. And then finally for the whipped cream, or I save the cream on top. And I'll put a 4th one that is not necessarily included in the recipe, but I like to top the cake with this. So for the cream, 2 cups heavy cream or 2 cups whipping cream. Heavy or whipping cream, either one. 1 cup granulated sugar. It calls for 1 cup and 2 tablespoons, but 1 cup is fine. I try to reduce the sugar where I can. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract and strawberries. Normally about a punnet of strawberries is good. So, first thing we're going to do here is basically make the cake. Let's put some of the stuff away. So to make the cake, preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Then grease a 9 by 13 baking pan and set aside. So with any type of recipe, you really just want to prep that first. Then in a medium bowl, whisk flour, baking powder, and salt. And then set that aside. And then in another bowl, so in your mixing bowl or in the mixer, beat butter with electric mixer. Until fluffy, about 1 minute. And then gradually add the sugar. Then add eggs one at a time. And mix thoroughly to combine. This is really forcing me to write small. Then add vanilla extract. Then add dry ingredients, or the flour mixture. So add the flour mixture in 3 batches, so don't add it all at once. And mix until just combined. It's going to be a very wet batter. And it won't feel like a lot, but transfer to prepared pan and spread even. And it feels like it's going to be a small amount of batter, but it does spread and does rise. Spread into even layer. Then I think I'm going to need another square here. So then bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Or until cake is golden, or internal temp is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So remove cake. Actually, that's not right. I'm reading this recipe again and I'm like, that's not right. You're not actually removing the cake from the pan. So you're basically moving it, remove to cooling rack. So key, you are not removing the cake from the pan. You're just moving the pan from the oven to a cooling rack and cool for 30 minutes. And while that's doing that, poke the cake all over with a skewer or fork. This is one of the longer recipes that I'm doing for you guys. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do is prepare the glaze. Now before I do that, I'm going to put another sticker down because I feel like this will need it. Now, unfortunately, this one isn't really going to match with the other ones. But that is okay. Just want to make sure that it is straight. Okay, and then, so for the glaze, whisk together the evaporated milk, the condensed milk, and the half and half. Then slowly pour evenly over the cake. And I normally just actually like take one of those soup spoons, like soup ladles, and gently pour it. I do it very, very slowly. And so basically, I poured a little bit, wait until that sets. And then once you see that there is no more liquid, then pour some more. Then refrigerate, and I normally refrigerate overnight. So minimum is 4 hours or overnight. I always do it overnight. Then the whipped cream. I'm hoping you guys can still see that. Yep, whipped cream. Use electric mixer, because this is really hard on your hands, to whisk cream, sugar, and vanilla extract until stiff peaks form. Then spread evenly over cake and then top with strawberry slices. Oh good, perfectly enough room. So I'm gonna zoom out now so I can finish decorating. So one of the things I'm not gonna do with this recipe is tell you the smart points value, because there are some recipes that are just too high in points and I don't care. So I know that sounds terrible, but really there's gonna be some times where you're just going to indulge, and that's totally okay. It's funny, as a coach myself, I always say, you know, it's okay to indulge. Life's too short to not enjoy yourself. So I feel like this one is cute. Don't be perfect, just be yourself. I don't need an inspirational quote, I need coffee. Oh my god, that's funny. Where do I want to put that? Ooh, sorry. Or maybe, thinking. I will, though, however, put some of those leaves and florals because they're just too pretty. Like, I'm going to do with this one. You guys probably already know. Cut that in half. That just looks too good there. And there as well. Ah, and then another one in those corners. So maybe this one right down this way. Pretty. This one is a little bit small, but it is still super cute. Then I like this quote, embrace what is good, and sometimes you just need cake. Embrace what is good. I'm going to probably take some of the smaller leaves that are in here. I've noticed actually, like the leaves are actually smaller in here, which I think is cute. So I can add a few more around maybe. Because there's already so much color from the boxes, I don't want to add too much more color. I really like that. I'll add something up here, like I like the, where are they? Oh, I must have passed them. Coffee time. And one more coat down here and maybe a couple more leaves up there. Oh, I hate when I can't take them off. Okay. Just place this down here. Okay. I like it. I love it. I love this one. Embrace what is good. It's really, really cute, and I love the homebody stickers for this. They're just adorable. So I'm going to put this back in my recipe planner. Perfect. Oh, I love it. All right, that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day.